Hello, hello. What is up? Is it Dark Reese? What's up, Rudy? Oh, we have a hunter here. Gotta do it right. What's up, Elite? What's up, Sven? A panda. Last family. I better check if I have water. Warrior, no balls. The thing is that I enjoy Hunter way too much to not actually take it. So, we're gonna go Hunter. Yeah, we need another 12-win Hunter for YouTube. I still need to edit 2 of our 12-win Hunters. Like, I'm giving up. Normally, I at least try to alternate when I have a bunch of good runs with one class, but, like, I'm giving up. YouTube's getting nothing but Hunters for the next week. I'm sorry, YouTube, but, you know. Well, maybe I'll put I might put the 11-win Death Knight up. Maybe. I had, like, nothing else that was great. That's kind of the issue. Did I have anything? I really didn't have anything. I had a 10-1 Druid. The 10-1 Druid might go up too. Maybe I'll try that one also. Yo, what's up, GG Paul? How you doing? Zero 3 Warrior. No, people really don't click. I've tried that. Like, people do not like, people don't click on, like, 0-3 decks. Unless you, like, really clickbait them hard. People actually don't want to watch them. I think on Twitch, people are a lot more happy to, if there was such a thing on Twitch as just clicking on an 0-3 run, people would click on it on Twitch. On YouTube, people don't actually want you to fail. It's funny how that works. You want to watch it? It's just a lot of people actually don't on YouTube. It's funny how it works. Anyway, do some hunter things. Gotta be Gargan, right? If you already had like zombies, you could even talk about this, but I don't know, Gargan's really good. There's a lot of relevant synergies for this. Guard is solid, but there's a lot of synergies for this. It's gonna be hard to get. Fuck it. Already rewarded. I'm not a huge fan of this card still. Let's grab this, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of Scent Finder either, because it's kind of innately high risk. But I don't want to skip Selective Reader, to be honest, but I mean, I don't really have a choice. Wow, that's the high one, right? I don't actually want that as a thing. It's still good on turn 5, I guess. To pick it as a 5-drop. It's a Mega Spinky. Yeah, you take it for turn 5, I guess, right? It can help with the infuse for this and stuff. It's just, normally you take this for turn 10, but it's like, you know, you really don't want to get to turn 10. But it's still solid on turn 5. It's really not that great on turn 5, though, to be honest. I think I like this more than Rodent Nest. Holy shit, Pack Runner. You ever take Sidekick? I like Puffer, but I mean, we already have above average weapons. And these aren't incredible Psychic hits. We'll try this. We'll grab a Mountain Bear. Grab a Quick Shot, I guess. The ones help the K9atron, but not enough to justify this, I don't think. Take a Wild Spirits. So we're just high rolling out of our minds, apparently? That seems reasonable. Yeah, I kind of forgot pack runners existed. Epics are just really rare now. Especially neutral epics. Neutral epics are like lower than legendaries, basically. They don't really exist. I guess we take Rodent Nest though. There's a Breeder. Valram lets you play turn 5 Mountain Bear sometimes. This lets you actually have a Mountain Bear. Kinda nice. We have a significantly above average deck for a Parrot, it feels like. And I did take the Glow Scale kind of hoping for one of these, but this is still just better, I think. The only thing is we don't have ones right now, but we'll get ones, right, surely. Zombies! Oh fuck, it's up against Devouring Swarm. No, I take Devouring Swarm. Yeah. I don't skip Swarm. Well, I kind of like Geist. I like Geist and Swarm is really good, but those two are really good. It's just Breeder Swarm is also good, right? You can just get like a whole hand of Mountain Bears or some shit. Or Guardians and stuff. The only thing is, I mean, that would be the only thing. I mean, that's not my style, is to try to just cheese by winning with a bunch of Mountain Bears. That's what you'd be trying to do, realistically. I think Geist might actually just be better. I think it is. You know, it'd be one thing if you had Hydrolodon or something, but we don't. Hog Beast. Guess we'll grab a Sin Runner. Yeah, like, random Shower Spells are actually pretty insane. And this thing really does, like, make the Geist a hell of a lot better too. You get an extra Shower Spell, and also you get to actually use it as a rush effectively, which really helps. Let's grab this. I do like Pack Mule, but, you know, Curve, I guess. Yep, Rats. Oh, Rats has lower win rate than Selective Breeder. Kind of crazy. Parrot's good too. I mean, I think we'll take Rats. The thing with Rats is I think it's actually really risky right now. Oh, this is weird. I might take... This is actually an easy Piper, I think. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's close, actually. More Rats. I should probably take Candle Shot. Second Rats is trolling, I'm pretty sure. This card is so OP, but so is Spring Paw. It's just not nearly as OP. This thing is just OP. I want Spring Pop, but card's just OP. I think we can take a Shock Spitter here. 3 weapons. It's too bad we don't have a Pakodo to discover more weapons, maybe. Yeah, I don't really want another Rodent Nest. Harpoon Gun. Guess so. 4 weapons now. Not too bad. Kajidera, I mean. Ram Commander isn't even an option to this card. It's just because our turn 2 is too strong. This is a Blast Fisher. It is, isn't it? It's a Blast Fisher, yeah. I have too many weapons to take another Candle Shot, really. We have some synergy. It's funny because we didn't even take all the synergy for this, but another Candle Shot's just gonna be like not useful, I think. If you do this, you're literally on swing your weapon every turn type of thing, but I think we do this. And okay, we got our 1-drop, we did it, chat. Alright, so this is a, okay, it's a 79 rated deck. If we just took the best card, we would have been like an 82 or an 83. We gave up a lot of value through the draft. But, you know, you do that for a reason right now. Could have been 1-1. We did it, chat. Got him. Is it possible to fix the double deck list overlays? So you're talking about the extension. On the top right of the extension, you can click the button which will turn it off. Because there's an interactable one on top of the other one. So if you just don't want the interactable one, you can just delete, you can just minimize it. Okay. Nice coin play, bro. Used to auto pick Blast Fisher before you use the software. It tells you how good cards are. Yeah. It's probably one of those, we call them trap cards. Probably. I don't know, is that? This is probably the worst one here. I'm not sure if it's better than Rush or not. Come on, Rogue, do something. Do something! Well, Why do they always top deck ambusher on 4 chat? Baby Rage. Wham. Alright, well, we'll go in, I guess. During this element, there's a volume. This combo never goes below 10. It's actually kind of crazy how much, like, yeah, my entire leaderboard run was just carried by Hunter. I put a post on Reddit about it. Did I, I didn't make a command. I made this Reddit post. Because I talked about... Or it's on here. But, it's funny because, Hunter is my only class that was actually above 7 average. But Hunter is just so OP. Carried my whole leaderboard run. I've only gotten offered Hunter 4 times in 22 runs. Yeah, you should probably get offered Hunter more, that would be my advice. The thing is that I think it's possible to play a mage kind of like a Hunter. And then I think you kind of just win that way too. But I haven't really gotten to try it. So I'm not 100% sure if it's consistent or not. Okay. What's up, Red Marmoro? Thanks for the kind words. Seems kind of dead. I mean, what does he need an Oiotron here? To not just immediately die. I should pick rats to play on the Noyatron, chat. Doesn't have a Noyatron, I see. Boom! You're also infinite with Paladin and Priest. Paladins have been, like, disappointing for me. I've had good Paladin decks that have not done well. I only did one Priest, which also was not a great deck and didn't do well. I was very lucky to not have to play. I pretty much only played, I think 28 of my runs were Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Druid. That was probably lucky. And I was also lucky that the one time I got forced into Death Knight once, and I got the location, so it went 11. Yeah, historically, Paladin's one of my worst classes. Well, it depends. Like, Paladin, back in Bucket system, Paladin was one of my best classes, because you could actually tailor your drafts better, but now you can't. But, Paladin's better than my, Mage right now. Mage is my worst class right now, out of the ones I actually play. Yeah, my Paladin and Druid are tied. Mage is my clear worst class. I think the thing is with Mage, seriously, like, people get baited, and even, like, the really good players get baited into overdrafting value in Mage. And I'm pretty sure you just don't. Because that's the thing, is that you have no agent. If you go value in Mage, you have no agency in the mirror. Absolutely none. Like, you just, it's who has the better deck wins, basically. Or who, you know, who gets the better rune or whatever. So, like, you just can't afford to play into that bullshit, you know? I hypothesize, I don't know if there's 100% the case, but honestly, I think, like, you probably just need to pick every card that goes phase. And that's how you get around that, kind of. Right? So you can just burn other mages down from 20. I think that's what you're supposed to do, but... You know. This is just never infusing right now. Like, it's just actually not happening, so we should just do this here. Just kind of dominating his board. He's a... Well, I guess either both Pat Kodo and Park Panther kind of wrecked us here, which is kind of bad. What do I even do to a Park Panther? Okay, it's not happening, I guess. Yeah, okay. What is this draw, though? Guess I just have to hit this. Is that even good? It's good if I can shock spit or something. But like, this doesn't even hit. It's not even good right now. Crap, I don't have any good mid-game beasts though. It's also not good. Breeder can copy the K9atron. It's also not good. Shit, all this sucks. Yeah, I'm aware of the Sin Runner, but that just doesn't fit the curve and shit, so... We have to hope that he gives us a good target for this, I guess? Which he might, because he's going to play the 6-6, maybe. Oh, actually, I'm going to quick shot that, aren't I? I mean, I want Wild Spirits. K9atron, though I can play with Mountain Bear. Oh yeah, I take that, because K9atron I can play with Mountain Bear, and then I dredge up the Wild Spirits. I can try to get a K9atron here. Oh nice, I actually get the 0 mana one. It's actually kind of OP. Ooh, there's just Crystal Broker down there too. This is actually kind of OP. Oh, I don't get the 0 mana Kanatron this turn now because I played that though. Oh well. It wouldn't have been worth holding it though, because then I'm not playing a 0 mana one just so I can get 0 mana one next turn. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Am I supposed to kill this or do I just go face? I kind of like killing those. But yeah, Tower guys, you mentioned like, yeah, mages get eaten by hunters, but like, that's part of why like you also want to go for the burn strategy, I think, because then you don't get eaten as hard. It's the best matchup. It's the best way you can try to beat hunters is try to race them rather than actually try to just not die, because you tend to die. It's funny how it works. And Brownie, thanks for following. So this is awkward though because Crystal Broker's too early. Should still take it, I guess. Did not get the rush. He's at 33. What's the point of going face right now? I kind of need him to play a Miracle Growth, don't I? Win Brownie, thanks for the follow. How you doing, Crazel? Why is he trying to target? Dorman's chat. Ah, fuck. Do I have to, like, shoot a 2-2, don't I? It's just, like, going face doesn't do anything. I have to just fight for board. And I don't even think I bother with this right now. I think we're gonna wait for 10 for this. Because this would kill a 2-2 and then get overwritten immediately. I mean, this is exactly what you don't want to face as a hunter, right? This guy has a million tempo and then also a million card draw. It's like the ultimate anti-hunter deck. If that's it, that's not too bad. I would have expected worse, to be honest. the hell is he holding on to in his hand then, though? That's really weird.
Good to use, better to wear.
Let us see if the legends are true.
Pretty good stats there.
The more you struggle, the better.
Did kill an undead, so he could still like he could play like Miracle Growth now, for example. Dude, he high rolled both of the zombies. Not the third zombie, but the better two. Holy fuck. That is the worst draw on our deck. I have to trade, so we just lose probably. Yeah, we're just dead.
Let none survive. Let none survive.
Go face, maybe he messes up. Pause. That might be the best way to win, honestly. But yeah, like trading is just pointless. You're honestly right. It's probably the best way to win. Because like, there's just, I mean, there's absolutely nothing for us if we trade. Yeah, for it to have a higher chance of working, you probably would have done it faster, but... He just had too many cards early on and had too much early tempo, so there's just nothing we could do.
Reason is death.
I need to stop drawing this mountain bear. It's actually so important that we just don't draw this fucking mountain bear. The problem is if I coin this, then the wild seed won't do anything. So I think we played on 2. Start with this. I'm gonna want this probably. Okay, the taunt's pretty good. Would have preferred the other one again. So we're actually just dying, aren't we? I mean, we have the taunt up, but it's not good if he actually... Okay, he doesn't have anything. Okay, this is really good for us. I kind of just want to play this, but...
Victory is in my grasp.
The cleave might be good, obviously. It's just that this activates our Blast Fisher immediately.
King's honor, friend.
Oh, okay.
Good to use, better to win. Got a job for me?
I'm gonna buff this one so that he's less likely to kill it, so I still have the Blast Fisher up. Even though I'm probably gonna play this anyway.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Just stunning.
What's up, Cody? How you doing? Playing the Piper would be interesting because you are getting the Mountain Bear down probably, but yeah, he would just kill it. That trade's happening, we're really happy.
Where shall I strike?
Okay, if that's happening, we're even happier probably. Wow. Oh, wow. He's using so many resources. Not super well. Okay, you could go on 6 and 2 also. It's all good. But the Sin Runner kind of ensures that he can't get like a wide board down. Or mid board down. Too bad I don't have a great beast to get buffed here. The rodent nest and rats are both at the bottom. Oh my god, dude. That's small though. Where are all my weapons, dude? We're just totally on the back, but because we just didn't draw any of our weapons, our tempo. I straight up just have to play this.
Fishing is so relaxing. You shady ass.
Oh, that's pretty good. I should have done that in the other order, but it worked out. Just dead, it's just too much value again.
Careful.
This is one of those things where it's just like, I mean, what are you supposed to do, right? We drafted 4 weapons. And you just never draw any of them. So the whole deck falls apart. We're, what, 17 picks in? We're 17 draws in, and we still don't join any of the 4 weapons? It's like very much too little too late at this point. Yeah, we finally found Bloodseeker. Awesome. Nothing you can do when you draw. I mean, that's gotta be like a bottom 1% draw for this deck. It's insane. I mean, it's like if I would have known, I would have picked the rats off the bottom for sure, right? So then at least we would have some way of winning. But it's like, I mean, you can't expect to draw that badly. Because we had the Conjured Arrow. That was with the Conjured Arrow giving us extra draws to find shit. How much we can do. Let me go rest really fast. Appreciate it. Be right back in a minute.
Sylvanas versus the Lich King. Will serve me in death.
The penalty for treason is death.
Tell me we keep Geist against a ping hero power. Well, because that's what's funny is like, you know, the way this run is almost certainly going to end now is we're gonna have another game where we draw all 4 of our weapons and then they're all useless because we draw all 4 of them, right? It's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's pretty damn hilarious to lose a game to not drawing your weapons when you have 4 of them. Because you're supposed to draw too many. On average, you will draw too many. See, like now we're drawing too many. Gotta be Breeder, I guess. Howling Blast a 2-drop, okay.
Careful, they bite.
This seems pretty hard to deal with unless he has a, I mean, if he Death Strikes this, we're not that sad, right? Yeah, and this just like guarantees that we get to proc our shit, right?
I bite too. Now they're angry. Here goes. Snake in ambush.
I think I did that first.
1, 2, 3, and follow me.
So Paolo, how you doing? He already used his Howling Blast too. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? You would feel really bad if you were against like a shaman and it got like rushed down by the 6/4 or something. But yeah, you don't feel bad if this gets a death struck really at all. So
Dance, my pests.
I might actually want to get more of my board space off.
Circle round. I bite too.
I mean, at this point, we're kind of playing with our food, to be honest.
Good to use, better to wear.
Holy crap. Because what I should have done is I should have traded both the other guys off first and then played this just in case we got a beast, which isn't super likely, but not super unlikely. But yeah, this poor guy doesn't deserve to run into this at 1 and 2. Poor Legionnaire gamer, he's actually just dead on the spot.
Dance, my pests.
Just stunning.
In Asura's name.
Poor guy wanted to draft Control Frost Death Knight in Arena, and then he gets murdered at 1 and 2 by a Bloodseeker. Truly a tragedy.
Sylvanas versus
No honorable kill. Did I have a 1 on board?
shall bring victory.
Because it was actually hard to... I guess I could have just attacked with a beast before it was buffed to set up the honorable kill. It was actually... You would have actually had to do that to set up the honorable kill, right? I wonder if there's a specific type of DK that should be drafted. Blood and Unholy are usually better, but yeah, it's better to just not draft Death Knight right now, pretty much. I mean, it depends, like... It might depend on what average you're at. If you're... Maybe if you're like a 3 or 4 win average player, Death Knight might actually be above average, because... The thing with Death Knight is if you hit the location, you're just gonna beat everyone. In any game, you draw the location. So... That's like, it's just like really high variance in that sense. And that could help some people, but...
In Asura's name.
for me, I would rather just, you know, not introduce that variance in. This guy's being annoying again, chat. So it's like I could Devour Swarm that, but I don't think I want to yet.
Victory is in my grasp.
In Asura's name.
Do I think Blizzard will make Microdust soon? Probably sometime this week. They'll do what they always do, right? It's about the timing that they'll do it, and then, you know. So I can get one of these into my hand, which is actually kind of cool, I guess. I guess I do that, right?
In Asura's name.
Do I play it now?
No time for games.
No, I played this now, and then I go this, and then this will pop like when I want it to, right? I think.
Better to
Well, no, I'll go this into this, into... I go this, plus rats. Seems pretty good. Giving it that 1/1 might actually be wrong. It's just I wanna push face, obviously. Really, okay. This is kind of unfortunate. This is after, right? Yeah.
In Asura's
just
name.
stunning.
Maybe I don't play the Mountain Bear immediately. That's kind of rude. Being a 1-mana 5/5 probably. Am I supposed to just expect he doesn't have a mask clear? This is very annoying.
Let none survive.
No time for games.
Okay. Let's do it like this. I'm not committing too much on board this way, it feels like. I'm using a burn though, which is awkward. Shalloon should just always high roll like this guy. Dude, I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna have to face tank that, I guess. This doesn't even do anything anymore. I guess I should still play it, because I mean it is a 4-3 eventually, but... Okay, our hand's useless, but he might get like Bog Beast or Conjured Arrow again. Another Conjured Arrow, jeez.
Victory is in my grasp.
How does this add up to lethal? Oh, it does. This goes through the taunt. Yeah, okay, lethal. Thank God. Because that would have been very awkward. Part of the thing with Hunter is, man, you really just want to get... You don't want to end up in the low loss bracket because, like, the decks that counter you are often at low wins. You know? You're gonna have tougher games at 2-2 like that than you will at like 11-0. So like, you know, not getting down here in the first place is really important.
You asked for it. The penalty for treason is death.
Alright, it's really good that we had the Mountain Bear there so that we get to toss it away and not actually have it in the opening hand for once. Opponent messed up by not taking the Harpoon Gun. Well, he didn't have enough mana to Harpoon Gun us in the face while also playing the taunt, so... I'm gonna hit this because we might Pufferfist something. Because that would also involve not healing for him. We really like the bear right now, apparently.
The culprit was not tidy.
Coin Pufferfist, I guess. Chalk Spear is 4 damage. This has a second dust or we actually lose the game.
Naxxramas never lacks.
That is exactly what we would have wanted him to do. Bzz. You guys remember when Bomb Lobber cost 5 mana, and not 4 mana, and also couldn't go face? You guys remember that? I think I'm actually just gonna trade this. I'm a little worried about a Deathborn if I do this, I kind of. It's not even that bad, but. I think we have enough damage pushing right now anyway. I'll just be a bit more safe to AoE. Dr. Tuning, there's a full.
You cannot quell our flames.
Beauty is more than scale deep.
I like how we just drew the 3 best cards in our entire deck.
The more you'll struggle, the better.
There's no discount on that. We just hit him in the face, right? Like, you could play Mountain Bear here, that would be totally fine too, I feel. But we could also just hit him in the face. I should have actually done this first in case the K-Nitron was down there. Swarm is good. There's that Deathborn. To do it in this order.
In Asura's name.
That's pretty good. Okay, we just need him to not ruin and get like a bunch of cold cases. Counterspells. Actually, counterspell's fine.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
This deck looks like the Giga Nuts. Bro, do you know how much Hunter-Ace would be complaining about how bad this deck is if he had this deck? I mean, it does have Devouring Swarm, to be fair. You thought I misplayed there? Well, it's like, to be completely honest, I wasn't even thinking about it, but you're crystal brokering into the 9, which doesn't make sense. So like, you actually want to draw it on 10 anyways. So it was like the right way to do it, I think.
For it. The penalty for treason is death.
If you keep the Shock Spitter, you're using it as a tempo tool, which is a little weird. I think we actually toss it even though... Like, we just need the Bloodseeker, nothing else.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Be a shame if your 1-drop activated our reverse Gorehell.
This can't be good.
But this one eating hearty snacks.
I don't think we need to swing right now. It gets this, but I mean, it's like the same. Ow. Stealth! Okay, Divine Shield's pretty good too. That might even be better. I can use the Shock Spitter to get an armor kill if I want to. But I don't really need to, right? I can play just one of these, because this will activate it by itself. It's just slower. How far is Hunter-Ace? Hunter-Ace is at like a, I think he's at like a 7.7, 7.8 over like 27 now. Like he's, it depends on his last few runs go, but he's very likely to pass me. But he's on a different server, so I'll still have number 1 on my server at least. It's funny how it's what it might be is, well, what it will be. He's gonna be number 1 on NA. It's me, the NA streamer, number 1 on EU, and him, the EU streamer, number 1 on NA.
Better future.
Well, he's on NA. Part of it, he is using the new account benefits, but he's on NA mainly because he didn't know that. He was mass retiring runs to just learn how drafts worked, and he didn't realize that that ruins your account for leaderboard. He just didn't know. He lacked critical information.
Now they're angry.
I don't need weapons. Can't use spell damage, so I guess I do this.
1, 2, 3, and follow me.
You didn't know, chat. I think I was the one who told him too. I was like, you know that those count, right? That was the last time I retired a deck on this count, probably like 6 months ago. You do the Shock Spirit to get a 4/4 down, but I don't think that is worth it right now. Because I've only retired, like, I don't know, I probably only retired like 3 decks in my entire life. I mean, I could get a whole board of 1/1s here. I mean, I could go full hand of 1/1s if I want to. Or 5/5s. I mean... Fuck it. I feel like I'm playing the How to Lose to Deathborn minigame, but... Okay, he doesn't have Deathborn. Just instantly rips a Blizzard. That seems fair. With an Ice Lance! Oh my god. This guy's a gamer, chat. Actual gamer. Do I need more damage, or do I just need a hero power? But here probably goes to 12. This is only 8 more damage. It's 2-turn lethal. Just play rats, I guess. It's also pretty likely he just plays like Arcane Defenders and then you're just sad. Got him! Because he also didn't... Because if he had Flame Strike, he would have just Flame Struck the Lost Board also. To the front is absolutely Giga Chad Giga Nuts. I mean, it is, right? To the front and, what is it? I don't even know the name. What's the Innervate, the Fire Innervate and Mage, and the Paladin Heal card? They're all just the Giga Nuts. Hot Streak, yes. Polymaki roll, exactly.
The penalty for treason is death.
Sad as we actually full tossed, don't we? Fuck. Of course I always get Mountain Brew.
For the roast, my lord.
Bloodseeker is kind of the hyper nuts. I'm actually not sure which of these is better here. I think I'll go for... I guess I'll just go for mana efficiency. I think Hunter is conflict between the value and tempo when being constructed, so he makes decisions from both spectrums. The thing is so do I right now. I think it's actually important to do that right now. And I also actually think that's why he's doing well. Because you cannot... Because, like, I actually think you can't just play this particular meta like it's a... Actually awkward because it's going to be frozen.
Careful.
Dance, my
You almost can't play this meta entirely like an arena meta, because it's this meta is almost as much constructed as is arena right now, because the card quality is so shot up.
You love my new recipe.
I could have played Rodent Nest and that would have killed his entire turn. Dude, I just literally can't actually attack with anything at any point. That sounds about right. JK, LOL.
victory is in my grasp.
The problem is I can't kill all the freeze anyway.
Victory is in my grasp.
I feel like I'm gonna need that. That's probably a water elemental, right? Kill this, play Mountain Bear. So we're able to get through all the bullshit, hopefully. Pufferfist kills everything, right? Oh, now I don't even need to worry about it. Oh. I'm pretty sure it does, right? But now I just do this. Argument for getting this down too. You have Astalor, Zarella, and Ashar with lots of spells. Nice. Holy fuck. I should have played Rodent Nest, apparently. Guess we just have to go for board. Nothing here really helps us. Okay, well I can kill that. Wait, that's actually like catastrophically bad because now my board's full. Because I probably should have given up Rat so that I could get a stronger board here. Probably a mistake, but... Because I could have gotten a Sin Runner on the board. This turn. I might lose me the game. It's very possible. He's has so much spell discover.
Strike! Then strike harder!
You shady!
Pretty good, I guess. Shaman would draft his Scuttlebutt Ghoul. Right, we just always find Conjured Arrow here, right? Wow, he didn't trade there? Holy crap. What? Why? I mean, I kind of think I see his thought process, but it's just bad. Holy fuck. I mean, it's not even that good. Okay, that's really stupid though.
A thirst beyond death sings to me. A thirst beyond death. It sings to me. It sings to me. It sings to me.
I feel like there's no point in holding back, really. I can get the patience to play and not retire with some decks. It depends on what you want Arena to be. Like, I know some people just like to play OP decks and just kind of stomp on everyone, but you know, a more classical Arena experience would involve, you know, figuring out how to win with weaker decks. So it's like, if you can trick yourself into enjoying that part of the game, that makes it all a lot easier, basically. Quinken's one off. Well, if we're good at the game, this is just lethal. You're like maximum not good at the game. Actually, could not have been worse. This dude just has an Ibis. So we actually just had to not get trolled by this thing. That's unfortunate. All of the best cards still in our deck, basically. Yeah, it's just, we got so close, even though the game just strictly did not want us to win. It is what it is. Part of me wants to play warrior, but because right now I don't think I'm gonna actually really go for a leaderboard run on this account. I'm probably just going to do whatever here. And I seriously do think that warrior might be the dark horse of this meta. I'm just not sure because I haven't really played it. In that case, I really do want to try it, so I think I will. Instant Outrage X. I thought this was the taunt discover and I almost insta-clicked it. Good thing I didn't. Pepe Sus Pirate. Is this just nuts? I think this might actually just be nuts. That shit. We could do better, right? This is the problem with Warrior, is like, Warrior decks look great, and then you just get a pick like this, and you're just like, oh. I don't think I really want this. I kind of like healing, but yeah, I think we'll stay good. Kind of want corporal, but pings in this class. Now this is just a fire war axe. Might just be it though. Like, I mean, we just have like so many 4s already. Yeah. Spell discover. We do need to grab 2s at some point, but it is kind of painful. I guess weapons can activate this. We'll try for that. Oh, I don't want this, but like where are all the 2 drops? Can I just get a river croc, please? Hogbeast? For Sunwell? Probably. We need taunt. We're gonna die. We need draw. That's really good. Me skipping every 2? Where are all the 2s, damn it? I don't think banner is it. Ooh. Dinner performer. I guess we didn't actually get that many weapons, so I probably just want another weapon. You could take trader to trade it, but just the 2. Kind of. Dude, bro, like, where are the 2s? I literally just want 2s. I don't want anything else. I'm not being very greedy. I just want fucking 2 drops. This is like you can taunt up the Revenant, which is actually really relevant potentially, but yeah, we already have 2 of these. I guess. Ram Commander is actually the Giga Nuts, as some would say. Conditioning, we have the Ram Commander for it too. God, Execute would be insane, but this is probably just better. The 77 raid warrior. What was the last warrior I had? Did I ever have a warrior? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, my last was 81. I'm pretty sure this deck is, I don't know, if we just always draw the axe, this deck is the nuts. But if we just, don't ever draw the axe, we're gonna 0-3. But we already drew the axe, so, you know, skill prevails, something something. We didn't get a lot of pirates for this, did we? Like, we have this, but... Wait, with the Anchorman too. That's it, right? Just rips Orly Accord on turn 2. Alright, so real talk. He just ripped Orly Accord on turn 2. We just smork his ass, right? Like, let's be honest. Like, he's not gonna have curve. We just kill him.
Worthy or unworthy?
I think he picks the imbued axe. I would think. Got him. We get a shot. Wait, wait. Wait, hold up. You can see what I'm seeing? He played Order of the Court. And he just played a Daring Drake off the top. Okay. Okay, I guess we don't need to smork him anymore. Yeah, no, the smork strategy, I guess, is turned off. I guess he played 2 minions. He actually had 2 draws before the 4, right? So, holy fuck.
Burn away the blight.
I should have, like, drawn earlier in this turn, technically. I'm just gonna take all his damage off, I guess. And a dragon in hand. It was just a 4/4, right? He didn't have a dragon in hand. And this makes it very interesting because he literally can't have anything that's not a 4 or 3 mana card in his hand now, basically. It was a 5/5? Oh, okay. What, he has a 3 or 4 mana dragon then? He's almost just dead.
we just hit a whirlwind, make this game a lot easier? I mean, I can also just smack him in the face and then kill him. Probably do that, huh? The Giga Nuts? I mean, we have to take the Giga Nuts, right? Okay, we might have a problem.
What next?
There's just a lot of things we can do here. The only thing that sucks is that we can't actually self-trigger our whirling combatant. And this just isn't quite good yet, right? I think next turn we actually pop off with this. I mean, I could have done this too. Just that would have been what, 2, 1, 3. I guess I could have done that. Is also a Tyrion? What the fuck? Well, he's not killing the 5-4, he's just fucked, right? We can't kill him this turn though.
Worthy or unworthy? Worthy or unworthy?
You know, like there's no way to lethal this turn. I think we just start with this. I need to. But ideally I have 4 board spaces, so this is fine.
For your entertainment.
Actually, I didn't anticipate that. Was that? No, that didn't really help. Although that would have, no, I had lethal with that. We don't talk about it. So, like, because I hit that, I should have just given myself more time, right? Because that plus this was just lethal.
Velvet sun wells.
The battle is over. You win.
That was a game.
Protect the Fire Lord.
Eternity draws nearer.
We're winning. We have 32 health now. Got him.
I'm gonna win big.
We can't really attack next turn. It looks like we don't need to, probably. Alright, so he guidances into Living Roots and just goes double Living Roots here, right, Shirley? Always? Always, right? Damn. It'll never be sus of us not attacking here. We should do an oopsie mode.
A lapse in judgment.
Fortunately, Park Panther doesn't actually fuck us that badly right now. Neither does that. Okay. What's up, Kohei time? Holy shit, we got wrecked! We should play the 2. We're probably just going to... How much do I care about giving him a weapon? I mean, I don't really want to, and I also don't want a weapon because I want to just out-air Zax, so I think I'd rather just play a spell here. It's pretty good. I do have the pirate to activate this, but a lot of taunt seems good.
Worthy or unworthy.
You got 4 Silver Moon armors and 3 Tidal Ribbons. Nice. like, I really don't want to give him a weapon, but... Yeah, don't, because we're getting scale of Nixiad, right? This is kind of in his way. Seems kind of okay. Just don't fucking top deck it, please. No. My blood pressure cannot handle the top deck scale. If you don't even have the scale. No, 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 no. It's okay if he has the scale of Nixiad. If he top decks it. Okay, he didn't top deck it. It's considering what else? He was considering something else over scale here. What would you consider playing over scale of Onyxia in this spot? You have to pre-trade so we don't just get a draw off of your guy. We just bleed 2 of these, don't we? If he has a second scale, if it's that turn 7 draw, I will still lose my mind. Okay, an endings for him. Okay, he kills like all of them, but... Pretty good here, actually. Get the Anchorman out. Oh dear. Casual infinite value out of nowhere. Easy core, hell lethal. I could have gone for that. Oh, was that it? That was his draw. It was a Park Panther. That was nowhere near as good. Oh. That just didn't make any sense, okay. Surely we get lethal here. That is injured at least. We'll take it. Wait, is that gonna kill us though? Probably. I mean, it's 100% gonna kill us.
What next? Time is fleeting.
Might or magic, I'll withstand the worst.
Yeah, he took the imbued axe because he was greedy. That doesn't work. Uh-oh. Water!
Not shady.
Five men undead? That's not too scary. He always has to trade because he knows we have a war act. Yeah, that was the one I was afraid of. Do I want just more taunts, or do I just want a primordial here? Because primordial's pretty good.
What next?
Value? But which one's value? This might be more value than this. This might be more value. These shadow spells. I'm not sure actually. Should have taken the bigger guy.
The streets are not safe.
He has no minions in hand, right? It's like all spells. He's been holding a dire Frostwolf this entire game? What the hell? This requires 4. That sucks. I honestly just play this though, right? So he could have a nether, I guess. Okay.
I can see.
Yeah, slightly trolled by his guys.
Anhilda versus the Lich King. All will serve me in death.
Eternity draws nearer.
I grant you permission to speak.
I don't see much point in playing this here. Sometimes it's just gonna die to hero power. The armor might actually activate this.
The more you'll struggle, the better.
One combatant isn't actually that bad.
The streets are not safe.
But like against a class that's as happy to hero power as Death Knight is, I don't actually value this Mana Thirst that high anyway. Frost Strike. Need at least double frost. Next combatant might be pretty good there too. Oh god, that's bad. Well, at least we can kill that unless he taunts here. Yeah. Yeah. No drafted Marigars. I mean, we have to deal with the Sindragosa he just discovered though. That's the only problem.
And serve your king.
Can actually go combatant Cruel Taskmaster, which mostly clears, but I think we just play this. He probably just rips. He does actually have Cindergrow, so he probably just rips it here, right? You would think. They probably shouldn't. Holy fuck. But the highest value Bog Beast in history eats 2 glacial advances. They'll never know what this means, right? Because I'm doing something very obscure next turn. This next turn is a double combatant. It's basically a flame strike. Or an old flame strike. Okay, well I have new Platno. Waste a weapon charge, but... I don't really need to use the double combatant now. I can go combatant.
Worthy or unworthy?
Roll task. I don't think I want to do this now though because of the threat of this. Or maybe I do to protect this. It's kind of weird. I mean, I kind of just... It's like, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to value him? Like, that's not happening. Okay, maybe it's happening. Another one. Please, some way to ping this. That works too. Destroy it after another enemy minion dies. I can't actually do that as the issue. I just have to Maelstrom here, right? Too bad that's not quite enough to kill this guy. Do you a school teacher too? What the fuck?
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Doesn't do anything. Whirlpool is reasonable here, actually. I mean, I don't see any other plays. I just have to Whirlpool, right? Like, I don't see what else I can do. You can stack charge this and then die. Seems like not a great strategy. I mean, I can Murder Accusation, Stag Charge.